Good afternoon. It's January 25th, 2024, and today we had a range day. Prices rocketed up on some news item in the overnight and went sideways and really just made a measured move of this range, which created the high of the day. And then we had like 1, 2 legs down, and then 1, 2 more legs down before we rallied until the end of the day. So let's go through the trades. So yeah, price is just going sideways until the news item. So we broke out of this range pretty strong. And so a spike in channel, followed by some sideways stuff into market open. Yeah, just going sideways. So, I mean, I think maybe you consider that one. I don't think you want to go long on any of this, really, for a scalp following max strategies. I think it's a little risky. I mean, this looks like a really good entry. It's just the signal bar is no good. Plus, you don't really know that this is support yet. Not too much evidence. But this is a nice second entry short off of the opening price. And you can see this move up. There's a lot of bear presence in there. So anyway, we come back down, boom, reverse, and then we're going higher. And look at that. Outside bar. This looks like a second entry long, but problem is we have a break of that channel sideways and this really strong move to a new high, and that's usually how they get you. And I mean, that's how they got people on this one. Another strong move. And that's what something Al Brooks talks about is exhaustion gaps. So you can check out his stuff for that. But come up here and we form a top. Pretty good sell-off. First entry, second entry doesn't set up well. And then you get this lower high. I think you got to take that. And that comes down to this level of support. And this one, I think you can consider this one. We just touched that midline, then you get a higher low, and then you get this. Technically, this is a reversal. It really just looks like a higher low, though. And then you come up here, and you get a double test. This bar is 3 ticks, so maybe you just take it solely based on that. And you get a nice move out of that. We come over here. You know, it looks like you break out a little bit to the low side of the range. That this micro here. Let me mark this. Okay, so you don't actually, you break out to the high side of this range, and then you get a first entry, failed second entry, long. And I wouldn't be putting too much weight on this smaller range. Really, I'd be looking at from the midline to the highs. And so I think we're going down here, and look at all the support that formed right there. And we broke a little lower than all of these, you can see. So then we pull back and you get a first entry, second entry, lower high. Maybe you consider that. It's understandable if you're not convinced yet that we're going lower. First entry, failed second entry, long right here. Maybe you take that. And then we just have this like kind of flat move. There's a channel there. And so we got a couple legs up. Looks like a quick double test here. And then we sell off. And it was pretty obvious that we were trying to hit the lows here. Test the lows. and that's where we ended up going. I don't see any trades in here, unfortunately. And man, look at that. As soon as we tested the lows, it was just off to the races. And this is the only one I think in the whole rally that I liked. It's off that trend line. It looks like a second entry long. You can see the first entry, second entry. So it's two-legged pullback. So yeah, that's how I saw it today. Here's how it looks on the daily chart. I think we're in this spike and channel up, and it looked like we were finding some resistance yesterday at the measure move of the range and the midline of the channel. But today's making it look like we're gonna break out above that, and I do believe we're going to 5,000. And who knows, maybe we'll keep going, maybe we'll get a massive sell-off. So hope everyone had a good day. I will be back tomorrow.